morning, everyone. I want to welcome you all, especially to this beautiful week. This week promises to be a great time to win. In the market, we're here again to look at the market together. I want you all to pay close attention to some of the few things I'll be sharing with you. We did this last week and we got great win. We had our review session just on Saturday. We looked at some of the decisions we made in the market and why we made those decisions. And now we're here to analyze the new week. So while we do this, I'd like to just quickly share my screen with you. I'm going to be sharing my trading view with you quickly. Okay. As usual, we look at the market from the 1 week time frame. So far, this is what is going on. I can spot this up counter trend. Spot another one here. Again, I can spot this downtrend and also spot another one like this. These are my trend lines from the 1 week time frame. From this 1 week time frame, I also take price action lines, which are key lines for me in making a market decision this week. So I'm going to be looking out for what price will be doing whenever it gets to these lines, because these lines are lines where price were previously rejected. So that's why they are key levels for me. So this is all I'm going to be doing on the 1 week time frame. I'm going to move straight to the 24 hours time frame, where price is not different from the trend is not different from the trend we did in the 1 week time frame. The only thing we pay attention on this time frame is some levels where price actions were not touching the rejected areas. So I'm going to just mark them quickly, then we move straight to the 4-hour time frame. On this 4-hour time frame, there's some kind of trends we would like to spot. We need to stand for 4-hour and 1 hour, and this is that trend. We like to spot this trend, and then we like to spot this one. Okay, then look at the price action lines that we're not touching from the 24 hours lines that we drew. We just mark them quickly. Okay, then another one again we're going to be looking at is we're going to look at the liquidity graph. This place will be the buy stop liquidity, not the sell stop liquidity. So I'm going to label it sell stop liquidity. Then I'm going to just clone the particular one to use for the buy stop liquidity. Then I'm going to zoom in and take it to the area where I'm wanting it to stop. So this is where I'm going to be looking at my buy stop liquidity. Then I will edit the label, just change this to buy, changing the first word to buy. After that, to finish with the 4-hour time frame, I'm going to look at the first two candles that begins the week, even though the second one is still yet to completely form because of time. But I'm going to take the first one immediately, and the first one of course gives us as usual the buy region. Sorry, this line is supposed to be on red. Okay, so we're spotting the high. This is the high so far, and right now the candle is still in process, so wherever it stops will give us the low for the week. Okay, so pending when it stops, we're just going to clone this one and put it close to where it is currently. When it finishes forming, we'll position it rightly. Going down, the upside gives us the buy region for the week. So buy region is going to be on green. So I'm going to clone that to label my region, which is just beneath. So the low side will give us the sell region for the week, and I'm going to put it on red. So those are two regions. So when price is on the buy region, we go for long buys, short sells. When it's on the sell region, we go for long sells and short buys. So we're done with the 4-hour time frame, but just take note, when this low is formed, we will need to adjust the low to where it ought to be. But until then, we'll go straight to 1-hour time frame. The trend for 1 hour and 4 hours are the same. The only thing we need to spot here is the price action line. There's this one we didn't spot in 4 hours time frame. I'm going to show you quickly. It's on the history, starting from this side. If you look very well, you will see there is supposed to be a price action line around here. So another one around here, here, here. You never can tell if price is coming towards this direction. So I'm going to stop at the buy stop liquidity. It's 1 hour. I'm going to look at those sides that have not been seen from the 4 hour. I like to look at this, then because this one is still being formed. Okay, splitting this, I'm gonna come down and look at the downside. And be sure that it has gotten to the sales stop liquidity from the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so we're there. Then on the upside, be sure it has gotten to the buy stop liquidity. Okay, so let's look. Okay, so it's just going to that. So this is all for the 1-hour time frame. And then quickly we'll look at the we'll look at the 15 minutes time frame, which is our entry point. So on this time frame, we will not be looking at price action lines. Neither we're going to be doing. We're only going to take psychological levels. So what are psychological levels? Key levels where we believe that the institutions will be coming in with round numbers or round figures, and these lines will be of course these lines will be round numbers. So where is the closest round number to the current price? So look at it now. The one we drop is close to the current price. So what's the closest round number to this price? So that would be 55, right? 50 is still close, but 55 is closest. So you don't need to worry because the next one is still 50. So when you clone upward, you have 56, you have 60, sorry. So it's 50 pips apart. Then when you clone downward, you have the same 50, so that's why you don't need to worry. Downward. So that's all for the psychological levels. Alright, so how are we going to be taking these entries? First, we're going to turn on some indicator guides. We're going to turn on the smart money concept like loss argo. We're going to turn on the ICTQ zones pivots. Then we will turn on the volume. So these are the key indicators that helps us to spot accurate entries. So what else are we going to be looking at? We're going to be looking at the factors that makes us go into the market. First is we don't trade news. So if we're on news, we can wait until after news to go in. If we have an entry and there's news, we're going to either close that entry after the news will go in. It's very for high impact news. Then we're going to look at trends. When we see trends, to begin to form an entry for us. Psychological levels can form an entry for us. Plus, when we see that price is on price, sorry. When we see price actions, we're looking at entries. When we see pattern. When we see price begin to give us a pattern on the chart, and then when we see volume, then region. So these 7 factors will be creating for us reasons why we should enter any trade. So quickly with this, I will just show you what entry should be like. Go straight to the 24-hour time frame, and I just go backward a bit and just do a little bit of testing for you. Okay, there's something I needed to turn on that I have not yet turned on, so let me just do it quickly. Now you notice that the premium and discount zones are not showing whenever you turn on your smartphone. You just click on any of the two, go straight to settings, then I like to turn on my fair value gap. Then I like to turn on my premium and discount zone. Then I like my, okay, I think I'm okay with these colors, especially because of we just take note my bullish order block is on blue because of the discount zones, which is on green, so I'm able to still spot it. So these are the few things I'll be doing for the analysis. But before I take my entries on this 50 minutes time frame, like currently if you look at prices on the equilibrium, I will be looking at only the 3 minutes to find if it's a strong low or on a weak high. Okay, then I'll be looking at the 1 minute. Okay, so if you look at the 1 minute and the 3 minutes, you see that they are both on a strong low, and London is about to open. So what does this give me? It gives me a signal that once I find any change of character from, okay, right now I'm seeing a change of character, but this is a bullish change of character. I'll be expecting a bearish one. But if I see that on the 3 minutes, what's going on in 3 minutes? Equal low, break of structure. So I like to see a change of character. So I'm sure this is not lagging, but I will be going short. Take note, this is neither the buy or the sell region, so I'll be going short from here once I have my confirmations complete. This is a price action line. It's not on a psychological level, it's not on any trend. Then for news, what you do is you need to go to Forex Factory. So once you're on Forex Factory, you'll be sure that the date is today's date, and you scroll down to look at what news you say for today. So the early news was on 1 a.m. which has passed. Then the next news will be 7 p.m. and it's a low impact news for dollars. So those are the two news that concerns us because we are trading GBP USD. So my mind is here. I'm looking at for 7 o'clock. But if it begins to give me the signs, I'll go in before 7 o'clock. So now let's quickly do the back testing while we close this analysis session. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my listing here. Then from that point, I'm gonna play and see if I can give you accurate entries. Now this is how I make my entries. Currently price is on a weak low. I'm seeing break of structure. I'm only going to see change of character before I consider that a valid entry. So the break of structure tells me that it's still going to keep going bearish. So if I want to go bearish, it's a simple thing. I could have gone bearish here, okay, Now, but I have to be very careful going bearish, knowing that price is on the week low. There will be some bullish moves, but I don't know how far it might go. Okay, except there is a change of character confirmed fully, I will not be taking that entry, and I will be skeptical for selling. Okay, so just look at what price is doing. I'm spotting a fair value gap. Price looks like it's about to change character, but it's a little bit far. Still broke structure. So for the break of structure, this is like a short entry. You know, this is a 24 hours time frame, so entries might look small but good. I'm seeing a fair value gap which AI want to balance. Let's see what happens first before it balances. Oh, that was very risky. Okay, now whenever you see a very regular, be careful, don't go in. It hits our stop loss. AI needed to balance the fair value gap. Let's look at for another one. Okay, another break of structure. Fair value gap already filled, so that will be the entry. Just a short entry, not a long entry. Okay, stop loss will be just about there. So let's see how this plays. So this was a good entry, though it didn't hit our take profit. It mustn't always hit your take profit. Okay, so let's see if we can get another one, since we're having more break of structures than change of characters. Another break of structure, but this is an internal break of structure, so that tells you that it's not a fully confirmed break of structure. I need another outer break of structure to confirm that. So I'm just going to wait for price to give me that. Okay, that's it. So this is it. Before the move, you should enter from here. There's another block already showing you that you can actually put your stop loss just above the order block. Your take profit can just be on the week low, and it already hits the take profit, right? So that's a very good entry. Let's see if we can catch another one. So the trend is bearish. Okay, change of character. The trend is bearish, so that's why I'm careful never to go bullish. So I'm going to wait for price to come back to the point of interest if I do this bullish move. Okay, so that's the point of interest, but I'm seeing another a bearish order block. So because of that bearish order block, I might be going short. I hope you understand that. We're going short. Stop loss will just be about here. So it will be on the bearish order block, and that's what it did. Okay, there's a break of structure. That's a confirmation that I can extend this to the next order block. And there's a bullish order block. Okay, so I'm going to be extending. So if I close before, I'll be looking at entering again. But I'm seeing equilibrium, so that place can be break even. So I'm expecting to get to this order block. Okay, it's already there. It has hit take profit. Let's see if I see another break of structure. I'll be going to the next order block. Okay, the next order block is just about here. So now those of you who are wondering how I catch long, this is it. probably this is a buy region for the week. Okay, no change of character. No. I'm out of this trade, because anytime there's a change of character, market is already restructuring. Do it on another block, so but I'm going to wait for another break of structure before I consider that a valid entry. So right now market is ranging, so this is a swing for those of you who are swing traders. I'm seeing equal high. Now break of structure is going bearish, so this is a close for us, going bearish, and it's on another block. Okay, so that's not a good entry for me. Okay, so these are the few I will take for today. So if you look well, you see that we had this first one hit stop loss, so that was not a good one for us. So we want this. So let's assume you're a trader and your risk reward ratio was 1:2 minimum, and your first entry you targeted $100, and you're risking just $20 per se, or okay, 1:2, 1:2, you're raising $40. That means you are on minus 40, right? Minus 40. Okay, so for the second one, it means you got 100. The third one, you got 100. Okay, so and let's assume you had $1,000, so that means you dropped to 940, and then when you gain back the 200, you moved straight to 1,140. So what's your profits? Eventually you have $140. So that's actually how to win in the forex market. You cannot win every trade, so you pay attention to your risk reward ratio and ensure that it's accurate. So thank you very much for joining this analysis session. Take note, on Saturday we're going to be having review section 11 a.m. live on Facebook and YouTube. Now for those of you who want to be in the VIP session, just contact us, send us a DM, we'll get you into the VIP session. It's just $100. Then for those of you who want to be on the free page, it's open to everyone. You'll find the links on our Facebook page. You could join the free session, and then they will be posting the entries throughout the week, and I'm going to give the trend for the week. Okay, so that's going to be on Tuesday. But for the VIP session, I'll be giving exclusive signals on the VIP session. Alright, so until then, keep winning and enjoy the rest of